You would have to agree that tackling this question is like trying to make a plant grow by telling it jokes. It's a bit of a rude awakening, but the growth of understanding is the real bloom. I wonder if these questions are measuring our ability to nurture ideas and let them blossom. You're presented with the sequence of number. The numbers are increasing with each position in the sequence. The numbers are 1, 3, 6, 10, and then comes the missing number, which you need to determine and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12. Choice B, 14. Choice C, 15. And last but not least, choice D, 16. Feeling challenged? Well, you're not alone. I feel exactly the same way. And it's okay. Whether you're a seasoned solver or casual question explorer, I have faith in your problem-solving abilities. Give it the time it deserves, think outside the box, and watch the pieces fall into place. I have full confidence that you've got what it takes. Are you ready with your solution? Or maybe at least excited for the mental workout? Let's tackle this puzzle and explore the complexities together. And don't forget to share your brilliance in comments. Your solution might be just the breakthrough we need. The pattern here is called triangular numbers. We've seen it used more and more in the tests, so it's important to know it. The next number in the sequence is represented by the number of dots in the corresponding triangle. We start with 1 dot, then it goes to 3 dots, then it goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. Then it goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dots. And then the missing number would be 15. Let's look at the triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So the correct answer here is choice C, 15. Wanna challenge yourself a little bit? Try to determine the next number in the sequence. Maybe build a triangle and see how many dots would be in the next triangle in the sequence. Make sure to post your answer in comments so I can give you my feedback. Good luck solving the next number in the sequence. This problem reminds me of my high school math experiences. When I would approach the teacher with the problem, she would always say, I can give you 20%, but you would need to figure out the rest on your own. I was grateful, in fact, she did this, since this allowed me to learn the concept better. But let's look at the problem. You're presented with the equation 90 minus 20% minus 3 multiplied by 4 equals question mark, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 60. Choice B, 65. Choice C, 62. And last but not least, choice D, 68. Hey, don't get discouraged. Whether you're a current subscriber or actively looking to become a subscriber, I have complete faith in your ability to overcome this challenge and solve this problem. Just be sure to grant yourself sufficient time to do the calculations. Are you ready? I am going to continue and move forward so we can navigate the complexities together and exchange the solutions in the end. And if your insights and solution is better, please make sure to post it in comments so we can all learn. Let's first look at the challenge, which could quickly discourage you. You see 20% here, and this 20% is very unusual way of showing the percentages. In fact, the way percentages are shown here in this expression is not the typical way of presenting percentages in math. But hey, don't get discouraged here. Just use common sense and move forward to complete the calculations. And the calculations are very simple here. 20% is 20% of 90. So the solution here would be 90 minus 20% of 90, which is 18, minus 12, which is end result of 3 multiplied by 4, which is equal 90 minus 30 and equals 60. So the correct answer here is choice A, 60. You probably know this already, but you can get answer to any question in the shower. Your brain is so relaxed that it's thinking and getting you the answers to any question you can ask. But this particular assessment test question is as clear as foggy mirror after a hot shower. You know there's something there, but good luck figuring that out. You're presented with 3 unusually looking shapes. Each shape has numbers inside. The numbers in the first shape are 1, 2, 3, and 5. The numbers in the second shape are 7, 11, 13, and 17. And the third shape has numbers 12, 15, 20, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12, choice B, 25, choice C, 27, and last but not least, choice D, 29. Well, the cold shower surprise comes to you in the fact that you need to solve this question on your own. I have full confidence that you can do it. Once you solved it, make sure you post your answer in comments. Thanks for participating, and good luck solving this intriguing assessment test question. When I started looking at this question, I realized that attempting to solve it feels like trying to light a match in the wind. Sometimes you get a spark, but most of the time you end up with the metaphoric blown-out candle. You're presented with the equation, which is built with matches. You need to move one matchstick to fix this equation, because the way it looks, it's not correct. The current equation is 7 minus 4 equals 5, which is mathematically is not correct. It is a very simple equation, and all you need to do is to move just one match. And the best thing is, whether you're pro or newcomer, I trust you to conquer this challenge. Remember, time is your friend, and a little outside of the box thinking goes a long way. You've got this. Take your time, get creative, and let's crack this puzzle together. Are you ready? Let's navigate the complexities together and exchange the solutions in the end. A lot of times, these types of problems can have more than one solution. So if you have an alternative, make sure to post your ideas in comments. To solve this challenge, let's first look at the rules of what you cannot do to solve it. Number 1 rule is you can't break the sticks. Number 2 is that less and greater signs are not allowed in these equations. And last but not least is you cannot use not equal sign. For example, you can move one stick and come up with the correct equation, 1 minus 4 not equal to 5. But this is not allowed. So what can you do then to solve this challenge? Let's look at simple tips that you can apply to get to the correct solution. Number 1, you need to engage in mental visualization before making any physical moves. Envision the potential rearrangement of matchsticks and how they might alter the equation. The most important consideration here, which makes this problem so challenging, is that moving one matchstick changes 2 elements of the equation: source, where you took the matchstick from, and the destination. This is why each move should be carefully considered, taking into account its impact on both the original and new elements within the equation to achieve the desired result. Once you follow the simple tips, you need to ensure that the move aligns with the mathematical rules and creates a valid solution. And the solution here is rather simple. You need to take one matchstick from the first digit and move it to the mathematical sign. The correct equation here is 1 plus 4 equals 5. What's interesting about this question is that it not only allows to test your math skills, but also checks your pattern recognition abilities. You're presented with 3 triangles, and you need to determine the missing number. Each triangle has 4 digits inside, 3 digits by the corners, and 1 digit in the middle. The first triangle has numbers 2, 18, and 3, and digit in the middle is 1. Second triangle has digits 3, 21, and 1, and then 4 in the middle. And then the third triangle has digits 1, 2, digit 3 in the middle, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8. Choice B, 16. Choice C, 21. And last but not least, choice D, 24. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Are you ready? Give yourself enough time, maybe pause this video if you need to determine the solution. On my end, I got my answer, and I am excited to share with you my problem-solving strategies. So let's go ahead and learn the solution together. And if you got your genius move in your sleeve, make sure to share in comments. As you might have guessed, the first step here is to determine the pattern. So in this particular pattern, the bottom right number is calculated as the sum of top and middle numbers multiplied by left and by the top number. Let's look at sample calculations to make the example more clear. Let's look at the first yellow triangle. To get to the number in the bottom right corner, we first need to add 2 and 1, and the end result of this would be 3. Then we need to multiply the result at the number in the bottom left corner. And 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. Then, as the last step, we need to multiply the result, which is 9, by 2, which is top number, and the end result would be 18. Calculations for the second triangle would be very similar. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 multiplied by 1 equals 7. And 7 multiplied by 3 equals 21, which is precisely the number in the bottom right corner. Can you do calculations for the third triangle? Let me help you. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8. And then 8 multiplied by 1 equals 8 again. So the correct answer here is choice A, 8. Let me give you some tips so you can solve these types of questions on a real test on your own. If you look closely at triangles, they are of 3 different colors. But colors do not play roles in the pattern detection in this particular case, and they're only there to confuse you. Another tip would be, especially if you see small single-digit numbers, is that do not use the calculations only for add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Always consider the possibility of square and square root calculations. Just to recap, the correct answer here is choice A, 8. And as usual, if you have a better way to solve this challenge or have additional tips, please make sure to post them in comments. Well, guess what? This problem is for you to solve on your own, and I would recommend you use a compass. Because navigating through these price calculations, at least for me, felt like exploring a maze. As a pricing manager for Eco Essence Agri-Care Inc., Michaela purchased 160 kilograms of fertilizer at $200 per MT, and she is planning to mix it with 200 kilograms of fertilizer she already had, purchased at $400 per MT. What should be the target price for the mixture if she is targeting 20% profit? You need to calculate the answer and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, $153.60. Choice B, $156.20. Choice C, $164.80. And last but not least, choice D, $172.40. As you might have figured, this problem is for you. Once you've cracked it, drop your solution in comments. I am eager to hear your thoughts and provide the feedback. Thanks for joining in, and good luck with this challenge. I love this question because it is used very frequently to test your analytical skills and business math skills. You're presented with 3 expressions. The first expression is candy multiplied by sun equals 15. Second expression is candy plus 4 equals 9. And third and last expression is 12 equals sun multiplied by question mark. And you need to find this question mark and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 2. Choice B, 3. Choice C, 4. And choice D, 5. Take a close look, maybe pause this video to see if you can come up with the solution. Are you ready? I think you might benefit from a quick hint, and my hint to you would be take a look at the middle expression. Are you ready now? Let's move forward, and I'll share with you my version of the answer. And obviously, if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. This set of expressions looks unsolvable, but in reality, if we start with the middle expression, we can actually solve it. Let me demonstrate. Let's start with the expression candy plus 4 equals 9. Believe it or not, but we can actually calculate it. Candy would be equal 9 minus 4, and we can calculate the value for candy, which would be equal to 5. Now, knowing the value of candy, let's focus on the top expression. Candy plus sun equals 15. We know that the value of candy is 5, and when we substitute candy, it would be equal 5 multiplied by sun equals 15. So the calculated value for the sun would be 3. And now we can focus on the last expression. 12 equals sun multiplied by question mark. We know that the value of sun is 3, and we can substitute it, and the new expression will be 12 equals 3 multiplied by question mark. Question mark can be calculated by 12 divided by 3, so the end result would be answer C, 4. If you came up with the different answer, please post your answer and solution in comments. Are you ready for a cognitive acrobatics session to exercise your analytical skills? This puzzle is so mind-bending. It once confused a mathematician into thinking 2 plus 2 equals 2. You're presented with the series of equations. The first one is 1 plus 3 equals 4. The second one is 3 plus 5 equals 12. The third one is 5 plus 6 equals 23. And the fourth one is 7 plus 9, and this is where you need to calculate the missing number. Once calculated, make sure to select the missing number out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 39. Choice B, 42. Choice C, 49. And last but not least, choice D, 56. Time to exercise those brain cells. This puzzle is more intricate than assembling Swedish furniture with vague instructions. Are you ready? Let's decipher it and celebrate our victorious aha moments together. I'm moving forward to share with you my version of the answer. And obviously, if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. The most interesting thing about this challenge is the pattern. You need to add the result of the previous row calculations to the sum of the numbers in the left in the next row to calculate the result of the next row. Let's look at the examples to make it clear. For example, row 1's math totally makes sense. 1 plus 3 does equal 4. But when we look to row 2, 3 plus 5 does not equal to 12. And this is where we would need to add the result of the previous calculations, 4 to 3 plus 5, and then it does equal 12. I'm going to leave you with the important tip here. To solve these types of puzzles, you need to think creatively out of the box and consider that the calculations may not always be standard math calculations in the way they appear. Let's continue going through the examples. To calculate the value of row 3, we need to bring the result of the row 2 calculations 12, then add 5, then add 6, and the result would be 23. So for the missing value, row 4, the result will be 23 plus 7 plus 9, which would be equal to 39. So the correct answer here is choice A, 39. And now it's your time. But I gotta warn you, understanding this particular question is like deciphering toddler's finger painting. Colorful, abstract, and the real meaning is anyone's guess. You're presented with 3 unusually looking shapes. Each shape has numbers inside. The first shape has numbers 5, 9, 17, and then comes 2 in the middle. The second shape has numbers 10, 28, 82, and then 3 in the middle. The third shape has numbers 17, 65 on the outside, number 4 in the middle, and then on the left comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 237. Choice B, 257. Choice C, 277. And last but not least, choice D, 297. Give it a shot on your own. Once you've cracked it, drop your solution in the comments. I am eager to hear your thoughts and provide feedback. Thanks for joining and good luck on this challenge. Prepare to tackle this intriguing assessment test question, designed not just to test your mental math abilities, but also to foster your analytical skills, which you can use in the day-to-day life. You need to determine the missing number, which is located on the top of the pyramid. The other numbers in the pyramid are 8 and 28 in the second row, 4, 4, and 7 in the third row, and 3, 1, 4, and 3 in the fourth row. You need to calculate the missing number and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 26. Choice B, 30. Choice C, 32. And last but not least, choice D, 36. Let me give you a hint. Consider that I might be trying to mislead you by the way I present the information. Maybe there is another alternative look and how you can look at this data. Are you ready? I think I found my answer, and I am thrilled to compare it with your solution. Let's continue so we can examine our strategies step by step. And if your brilliant approach is better or more efficient, don't hesitate to let us know in comments. Remember how I presented the information to you? I started from the top and went to the bottom. But in fact, you need to start from the low-level numbers and apply math operations to the low-line numbers to calculate the higher-level numbers. To confuse you even more, there are 2 math operations are alternating in the calculations, addition and multiplication. Let's look at the example so you get better understanding. Let's look at the numbers in the bottom left corner. 3 plus 1 equals 4. But 1 multiplied by 4 equals 4. Remember I told you that addition and multiplication are alternating. So the next one would be addition again. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's go to the row 2. 4 plus 4 equals 8. but 4 multiplied by 7 equals 28. So to calculate the top number, we need to add 8 and 28 to get to the final result of this, 36. So the correct answer here is choice D, 36. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.